So if you're like me, you probably use a little more distance on your golf shots. But what if I told you you could gain an extra few yards with every club in your bag without having to buy a new driver or learn some new crazy swing technique? Believe it or not, there might just be a shoe out there that has been found to help you hit the ball further, and I'm talking about the Sqairz Speed Mesh golf shoes. Now, Sqairz have been found to help golfers hit the ball on average of 8 yards further just by simply wearing them. I know that sounds a little crazy, but it's not, because Sqairz has spent the better part of the last quarter century studying our feet with the ground during the golf swing. And this shoe right here is the result of their findings. Oh yeah, and one of the greatest golfers of all time, Sir Nick Faldo, swears by him. But also does John Daly, Mark Calcavecchia, Rick Smith, Jim McLean, Nick Bradley, heck, even PGA Tour winner Sepp Straka wore Sqairz, winning both the Honda Classic last year and the John Deere Classic just last month. And in today's video, we're gonna see if the Sqairz Speed Mesh golf shoes really are the best golf shoes on the market. So let's do this. There's no question that technology continues to change the game of golf at the speed of light. But when we think about golf tech making the game easier, it's usually with things like clubs and balls. And like no comment before, Sqairz has strategically engineered a bunch of tech into these golf shoes. Again, you can literally add some distance just by wearing these shoes. When you first look at the Sqairz golf shoes, the first thing you're gonna notice is that it has an extra wide square toe. Now, you might even ask yourself, what's that all about? As we all know, there are two connections in golf: your hands to your club and your feet to the ground. Now, you've probably spent years finessing your swing, your grip, and your clubs, but a well-designed golf shoe is this true secret to mastering the keys fundamentals of your golf swing. And the Sqairz golf shoes are extra wide for a couple of reasons. First, there's a lot of normal golf shoes out there that have narrow, rounded toes. Now, this causes your toes to become scrunched up and be really uncomfortable. Now, the extra width in the toe of the Mesh Speed shoe gives your feet and toes plenty of room to spread out. But your toes are still snug enough that it keeps your feet in place and prevents you from sliding and losing your balance. And the best part is, Sqairz's patented toe square design is that it not only gives you your toes and the ball of your foot more space to properly align in the shoe, which also allows for better balance and stability, but it also in turn gives you more efficient energy transfer where you want it most, and that's the ball. Now, there are a few golf shoe manufacturers that have come up with a laceless system for keeping your shoes snug on your feet. FootJoy's BOA system immediately comes to mind, but honestly, the internal laces in those shoes start to stretch out and wear out after a while. When it comes to keeping your shoes on your feet, Sqairz leads the way, and this is thanks to their Stay Put lace system. The Stay Put lacing system in these Speed Mesh shoes blows the other laceless competition out of the water. And as soon as you put these shoes on and adjust the laces to your own perfect level of comfort, they stay put for the entire round. No matter how uneven the terrain you play in, your feet are sure to remain stable, supported, and comfortable. Now, we already mentioned the importance of staying connected to the ground and using it as an opposite force to create speed in your swing, and therefore more distance. Well, the second way the Speed Mesh shoes accomplish this is their innovative PIVIX soft spike system. Now, unlike most soft spike shoes that have spikes placed in the traditional parallel places in the front, middle, and back of the shoe, the Sqairz Speed Mesh spike are strategically placed at points where your feet put the most pressure against the ground, both during your backswing and your downswing, which makes these soft spikes some of the best on the market. Hey guys, I really hope you're liking this video. Can you please do me a favor and like and comment down below what your thoughts are on the Sqairz Mesh golf shoes? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I just love giving away the golf gear I review here to my subscribers. Now, I've owned more than a few pairs of supposed water repellent golf shoes over the years, and very few, if any, actually live up to the claim. It seems like even if the ground has just the slightest amount of moisture in it, my feet still end up soaking wet. And what I love most about the Sqairz Speed Mesh golf shoe is while the fabric is intended for golfers who live in a hot climate, keeping your feet cool and comfortable during the entire round, it really is water repellent. So when you walk across those wet fairways, you really have nothing to worry about, and I just love that. So here's the deal. By now, you can probably tell I'm a huge fan of these golf shoes, and the reason why is because we've gone through rigorous testing, and it's been found that on average, this particular pair of Sqairz shoes can add more than 8 yards to your drive and increase your ball speed by more than 13 miles per hour. You heard that right, 13 miles per hour more ball speed and an added 8 yards of distance just by putting these Speed Mesh golf shoes on your feet. There's no swing changes, no training aids, or anything. Now honestly, that's pretty amazing. And these shoes come in sizes ranging from 7 to 14 and are in colors of white, blue, and gray. So there's plenty to choose from to not only look good on the course, but also get more yards with your shots. Look, I never thought I'd be doing a video about a pair of golf shoes that could literally change your game for the better. Now, I've reviewed a lot of shoes in the past, and don't get me wrong, there are plenty of comfy ones out there, but I've never come across a pair of shoes so technologically advanced that they can literally help you shoot lower scores and have more fun when out on the course. So if you're on this seemingly endless search for the perfect pair of golf shoes, like I used to be, then I highly recommend them. Now, there are links down below if you want to check them out. If you want to see what we thought of the PIVIX Gen 6 driver, one of the most popular golf drivers on the market, then check out this video right here where I get fitted for one. And I'll see you in the next video.